Let's do leather, because why not? Yeah, I am early. It's the weekend, so I can do what I want.
New series. Level setting to level 20. Digital control single.
You're so right though, like usually my sessions are like evening time, so I'll be curious to see how I'm feeling today. But I don't think jumping right into the leather after S16s is the smartest idea, but who cares? I just want to get used to seeing the ending, even if I'm cold or whatever. It's not like, I think it's an execution thing much more than like I know 200 BPM drills will feel a lot better when you're warm versus cold, but I need to figure out why I keep sucking at bracket drills. Part of it I think is like not starting each bracket drill section on the right foot after the hop. Ba-da-da, left foot, left, right together, right foot, right, left together, left foot. Like that kind of thing keeps throwing me off. And then also the outro, of course, is going to be terrible, but I need to practice it. And I don't want to be tired attempting it, so let's try it. Fucking holds. That was good. That was a good run. That was really good. Second best run ever. Those damn holds. So silly of me. I'll be honest, when I saw my life, I thought I had more overflow, so I did panic when I saw this much going into the P1 side. Still, that's so sad. I was late on this big hold there, which should have had it. I should be ignoring this note. And then I dropped this yet again. Which honestly, if I hit that, yeah, that was a great, yeah, that's a clear without that hold drop. But I consistently missed that one. Because the rest were goods. The ones that flew past the note receptor were goods. That's so tragic, actually. Because I hit those. Those counted as greats. There was a miss that flew by. Not that I know why it died, but it's interesting to see. I think this one I didn't hit right here. Yeah, so I fling over, and then I ignore this one. So that sucks. Yeah, I'm just slow on this hold. I don't think I hit this one either, to be fair. No, I do, somehow. The note disappears. Man, I don't know if I was like nervous or I just didn't have a game plan. Like, I knew exactly what was at stake, and I don't think it was affecting my mental. But I just don't have a game plan for this. And if you stitch any other attempt where I play the outro and hit the holds but miss other stuff, it's definitely a clear because a lot less missed penalties. I could have afforded like 9 or something. Or like 6 or 7, I think, from here. Maybe 8. And only 2 bads. Maybe a third one there, I'm imagining. But that hold sucked to drop. But even here, it should be okay for passing. I just really gotta remind myself to ignore this. Bummer. Still, I'm happy about the drills, especially cold. Intro half was pretty good accuracy too.
You too. Read it.
more life.
That's it.
It's getting more consistent though. Consistent at failing. Joe's weren't as good, so the ending was better, but still, I need to look at it.
Next stage.
Happy to combo all of that, of course. Super important to do that. Oh, what the hell? Is that triggering? It is, it's just terrible LEDs. Okay. Yeah, those reds are so tricky to hit. This time I tried only really hitting the holds. So I missed the 2 or 3. Is that 2 or 3 hits on the yellow on P2 side? I think it's 3, right? Oh, it's 2. Okay. So if I just center 4, I'm sacrificing 2 notes. And then I was late there, of course, as you can see. Which I need to figure out as well. I don't know. Maybe I can do, from here, I can swivel left foot to blues, right foot to red, yellow. Let me see. I don't know, that's kind of a big ask. And then I still get 2 misses doing that motion. Even if I'm more prepped for there, it's a big swing to do when you're super tired. Oh, sorry, I didn't share. Hi, Godish. Just not enough life, and then being too slow on the final blue hit is a thing to, yeah, my bad. Is a thing to be aware of. I was wondering if I should change my approach to the outro, but that time at least was very much just a life bar diff. I could do the same strat with overflow, and it's a clear, I think. A dicey clear, but a clear nonetheless. Would have been nice to have more overflow.
New tunes. Level 15. Level 20 Civical Design Double.
But it's okay. The intro half was a lot messier that time, so. I checked a lot of different videos when I was feeling stumped on it. It's a free-for-all. It's hit as much as you can and don't miss the holds. Yeah. Like for instance, the very intro part of it where you do the P2 side, I think you're hitting like here. You hold this yellow, you have to hit this blue twice. JQ Tran turns outwards, at least in the video I saw where he cleared it. he turned outwards for this. Some people turn inwards, and then when they get over to here, they just continue mashing forward. I don't think I've seen people do this, but I think I see some people, instead of going here to here, they just go straight over to here. Some people do this here to here, and then swivel, hit whatever. Some people ignore these yellows when they come back over to P2. Some people hit them. Yeah.
You did it!
The bracket drills felt weirdly good, but looked, life bar wise, really terrible for some reason. Thank you. A clear would be even crazier. Just saying. What happened there? Where did my life bar go? I was hitting it really hard too, like the bracket drills, because I think it helped position my weight more grounded on my legs, which was an interesting feeling. Like this part felt really good. Screw that, but it's fine. And then this transition too, I thought that's the most solid I felt on the second burst of them. So I guess it's just a lot of miscellaneous missed penalties on the brackets. But I was alive, and I knew I was, which is why I tried so hard. Come on. Little baby girl. So here I tried the JQ Tran version, and I was very off. I needed to be further back, but it just didn't feel comfortable to have to do that and then turn my foot back counterclockwise to hit the red yellow afterwards. Like, it felt like I was stretching too far, and I still missed it, so I'll probably go back to turning inwards there. A little slow there on those, but at least I hit the hold. And I sacrificed the outer notes. Went for those. That's okay. Yeah, I guess like the bracket drills are getting better. I just need to turn my feet more for the outer blue, yellow brackets. And the center 6 red, yellow brackets. I need a rest. That sucks. The life bar just was not. Realistically, the first starting drill was just, yeah. It's because I bad chained the whole left foot. Like, I took a second to reposition my center of mass more towards the right by using my left foot to kick off. Because I did that, instead of heel dropping, I was late bad chaining all of the left foot heel hits. And I was like, okay, my life bar is terrible. Let me see how far I can get with hopping. The answer is 1.5 drill sections, apparently. Oh, he left. Oh, he's going up to the table. Let's see if he hops in the camera. There he is. This big fat bill is just... I should really put a tripod here or something, but that's the right problem. He's hiding in the corner. Oh, that's his baby. Oh, let's not touch my keyboard or the string. He's moving around so much. Let's get a break.
New series, difficult zone 0. Level 22.
Of course. Of course.
1時間目だんだん我慢
Bad ending.
Excellent! You did a really great job! Wow! New record!
I want to throw more leather attempts, but it's frustrating. I feel tired. Like legs not fully responding on bracket drills anymore. Maybe because I played it like 4 or 5 times. Well, I was really close the first time. Just can only do so many in one session, I guess, for now. I would like to be able to just have more strength, more stamina, more strength to hit a lot of like thigh heavy bracket drill sort of patterns. But I think bracket positioning is also not as strong as I want it to be. Like I'm missing a lot of silly things. Like just barely shy on an outer blue yellow hit, or not twisting enough for a red hit or something. Not hitting twice for a blue yellow where I hold the yellow. Not heel dropping enough when I try to reposture myself. Nice, yeah. I'm glad they fixed the bar, even if it's still backwards, but it'll be fun. Get some doubles in for sure. I forget, are you going to bite this year? So I know there are definitely people in the Houston crew who are trying to pop on over for that. Yeah, hey Spicy, let's go. Shame. Big shame. I shouldn't have missed that.
Hey, why don't you just get up and dance, man?
Shame on me. A classic TUSA pattern, and I messed it up. Thank you so much, Spicy. I hope you have a wonderful time at work. Thank you for gracing me with your presence. And sorry to hear you're not going, Zixio. It's a fun time, but it is a trip. Ah, of course, I'm punished. 700 AP also. thanks. Nah, I'm good. That was already dumb enough for me to laugh and be tired.
Game over.
Spicy. Spicy.
New twos. Difficulty zone single. Level 21, level 22. Level 23. Level 23. Difficulty zone sing level 17. Level 24.
Cramp. Freaking hurts. I think by the time the technical bracket section in the middle was halfway through, I was really starting to cramp, and I was trying to play through it and still time well. And I knew the ending was coming, of course, but as soon as I turned clockwise for the outer player 2, blue, blue, yellow, blue, and then tried to lock in for the run, it clenched like super, super tight and was not pleasant. I wanted to try it even though I fucked up the Yogg run. The first fast burst, I lost a lot of life bar trying to fight through it. And I thought I would still be able to maybe do it, but then I missed so much potential life bar gain on the blue-blue bracket, which is really dumb. It's frustrating because I can't be playing like that at Bite. Admittedly, I shouldn't be having cramps like this, but if it happens, nobody's going to be able to do anything about it but me. Let's dial it down a little bit.
Level 24. Level 23. Difficulty zone level 11.
That's a good plan. I was thinking earlier, like, I don't have the stamina I feel like other players I admire seem to have. And I was wondering if Giselle? Yeah, hydrate or dihydrate, I'm trying. That's kind of the cause of my cramp, I feel like, too, but it's usually not, which is interesting. Thanks, Goddish. Appreciate you sticking around, even on the boring stuff that I'm playing. Giselle is a terrible D24, for me at least. It's so stamina heavy. It's very clunky to play. It's very tiring. The foot speed burst is crazy. I mean, feel free to give it a shot, but my personal opinion is that it's not a fun intro D24 if that's what you're looking for. I wouldn't call it an intro one. It's just, it throws you around left to right so many times. I guess B does as well, and you have that one, but I think it requires a lot more comfort with bracket positions. And it throws you around laterally a shit ton, so.
New tunes.
It's tough.
Difficulty zone level 13, level 15. Level 16, level 17. Level 22.
I think it's because a lot of those like slow portions, like let me find my mouse. Like it's passable for sure, like on the slow sections, but the thing is, those parts, it's deceptively tiring, I feel like. Even the intro patterns, like this stuff, keep in mind you're in a blue, yellow, blue, blue bracket position, facing towards the right, and then you have to face towards the left to hit this. Unless you manip through it, but it's pretty slow, so rolling it's kind of tricky. Of course we get this.
22.
That's tricky.
Level 22. Level 22. Level 25.
He'll nah. He will nah. This is a terrible idea. I don't even know which side I'm starting on. Ready?
You did it!
I can get that. I just need to be. Need to be ready.
Next stage.
I threw so much overflow on the blues. Although, I had really, really good life work going into it. And, well, skill diff is all I can say. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, that's, I could not ask for more life war here. I'm definitely alive here, because 11 notes is enough, I think. There I'm dead. And I don't think I hit the hole either, right? Yeah. We are not playing it again, despite what the screen shows.
Hey, why don't you just get up and dance, man?
I'm happy with that play. I mean, regardless. I know I'm just tired at this point, but I felt really controlled on the entire run until the outro stuff.
Game over.
I've only felt that much control like 2 other plays, and that was like also relatively recent. And like maybe a month ago or something. And I feel like all the times I've been playing it lately, I've been consistently making it around the blue bracket part without too much trouble, which is really promising, because the first couple times let me pause this. The first couple of times I really ever attempted this chart, I couldn't even make it through the very tail end, the middle, like going into the second iteration of everything. I couldn't do it. So, all right, the camera's over here now.
Game 2. Online now using difficulty zone double. Difficulty zone level 12. Level 17. Level 22. Level 22. Difficulty zone level 10. Level 18. Level 24. Hey, why don't you just get up and dance, man?
Yeah,
Game over.
I'm so lazy to learn that. I should. Man, I hate it.
Pump it up. New twos. Difficulty zone double. Level 24. Level 23.
All right. See you, Zixio.
Go! Wow! New record! Next stage.
That's a good score. Hey, Nova.
Next stage. Level 24. Difficulty zone double. Level 15. Level 19. Level 21. Level 24.
Of course. Chart diff. Chart knowledge diff.
New team online. Difficulty zone level 17. Level 24.
It's much messier than the earlier attempts, but I was happy to hold on for as long as I did. I just couldn't figure out how to get life bar back going into the outro. I was happy with the 100 something combo I had going into here. That was lucky. I shouldn't rely on that though. One, two, three, four, one. Just a little short there. And I tried to compensate there, but it's... I missed this one. I knew I was dead there, so I didn't bother. Yeah. That was pretty good though. Making it to the end run is a good thing.
Level 25. Difficulty zone level 11. Level 16. Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record! Next stage. Level 60 difficulty zone single. Level 15. Level 16. Level 24. Level 26 over.
Alright, take care, man. Yeah. Wish I wasn't so tired, but thanks for watching. Perceptino. I'll probably play a little bit more, but not sure what to go for, you know? I'm just not feeling comfortable. Like, I feel like I should be hitting this. All of this P2 side. Staircase over to P1. Yogwalk to P2. Maybe miss here, but I'm missing so much more before that even happens. And I'm not sure why. Oops. That sucked. That one was good. I need water really badly. I'll be right back. Kind of exhausted, but can still play, you know? Which I think is a frustrating middle ground to be in.
New tunes. Online matching. Remix. Next stage. New tunes.
not how I want to do the ending though, but like, come on. I was there. My feet were planted. What in the frickin' late miss bullshit did I get? My god. That was insane. Oh, no way! No, my foot's there. You're kidding. You're actually freaking kidding me. Okay, what the hell? I don't know. My god. That's a tilter right there. I think I did. The thing is, it's not a dead sensor, it's just... maybe it is dead, actually. No, it's alive. I don't know. I don't know. That's so silly.
New teams. Shortcut.
silly misses that time.
You did it!
Forgot that pass G. Missed a lot of silly. The drill was good. More power was good.
New tunes. Difficulty Zone 6 Remix.
Yeah, for sure. I was happy, like the drill was one of the best I've ever played it. I just need to be a little angrier when I get to that section apparently. But I wasn't thinking straight for the center 6, which is really unfortunate. Here I started hopping. I was like, my combo's like perfect. I don't need to do any more on this section. This is fine. And then here I fucked up so much because I wasn't counting 3 here. I wasn't counting 3 here. I wasn't counting 3 here. I wasn't counting 3 here or there. I was like, it's fine. I just need to do well in this part. I threw myself really heavily over to P1, but not enough as the previous attempt, so this blue didn't connect fully. It's like, okay, fine. I just need to really try for those, and I was fine. I was fine with this life bar. This is where I was last attempt. Here I tried this strat again, and I was pleased with it. I didn't hit this though. So yeah, it was good. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I was 50-50, so I wasn't sure, but I wasn't getting my hopes up, so I knew I forgot past G again. I was really happy, really happy. I come with the whole fourth drill, which gave me really good life bar gain here. Like, this is insane. Or not here. Also, the first set was really well. The accuracy I was really happy with. Here was really okay, but could have been a lot better. Bum, bum. 1, 2, 3. Missed the reds, that's fine. Prepared the red hold there. Hit the blue hold. You know what it was? It was that bad. It was the miss as well, but the bad. If it was 2 misses, I think that's a pass, but it was a bad and a miss, which, funny enough, is worse. So there's a miss coming right there. There's a bad right there. That's fine. I mean, it already passed. And I hit those 2. Where's the bad from? I'm not hitting anything right now. That's really weird. That's very, very weird.
Difficulty zone singles. New tunes. Level 17, level 20. Remix. Hey, is this really your best?
The player one side before the outro was really good actually. Despite the center 6 starting off wrong, or with a missed combo. Could have made a difference for a couple more life bar things at the outro, but I needed significantly more. Ah. the end of the road. I can't. My arms are starting to shake.
New twos.
Probably can't see it, but like, it's like got a little bit of tremor, so. Fuck. That's so. Thanks for the encouragement. I appreciate it, guys. I know it's repetitive listening to it over and over and seeing me getting so close and my gosh. I'm just contemplating right now. I don't know. You know what? You guys have stuck around so long. Let me show you something funny if you're interested. I hope you are, if you're still there. I know I was silent for like 3 minutes, maybe 5, I don't know. I kind of lost track of time. I'll show you guys something. I was also cooling off. I was like really starting to overheat and my arms aren't shaking anymore, so that's good. So it's 90 something degrees outside, so I am inside and the weather is much nicer here. It's like 70 something. It's a little humid, but yeah, it's freaking hot. It's terrible. Thanks for asking though. Let me show you I'll show you guys a project I've been I started it like and it's a for some context. The video goes into the context as well, but sorry. Let me turn off the fan too so I can hear myself think. So there's this joke that Jeff made in Northeast channel while he was still in there that I needed to, he was like, please make a in-depth analysis of Wedding Crashers S6, please, TUSA. This was like October of last year, I think. And I was like, you know what, it would be really funny to actually do that, but in a terrible way. And you'll see what I mean. And because when I went to New York, I was reminded of it, and I was like, damn it, I put in like decent work into starting that project. Like I already had I have a recording already of the actual play, which I won't spoil, but I started making the actual how-to video for it. And I have maybe like the intro sequence done, and I'll show you guys since you've been so lovely for sticking around. I think all one of you on on Twitch, according to what I can see, and all 3 of you on YouTube watching me play leather and torturing myself for 2 hours. So hopefully you can hear this. You can see. Let's rename this. Sneak peek. So this is just what I'm trying to cook up for Wedding Crashers S6. Hopefully you can hear it okay. Let me know if you can't. A while back, Tom and Tonium reached out to me asking about Wedding Crashers S6. I wasn't sure if I could even pull it off, but don't worry, I'll show you exactly how to do it. This chart is filled with a lot of fundamental techniques that can be a bit hard to grasp at the S6 level. We can also assume that it's extremely difficult because Andromio didn't even bother to put up an official leaderboard for it. Not to mention that even Fefems doesn't have a clear bit on his YouTube channel. So with this daunting task ahead, I needed to do a bit of research to figure out exactly how to tackle this chart. Okay, so that's the first one. I have like 4 parts that I can show you guys thus far, but obviously there's going to be so much more into it. Let's cancel this. Let's throw another one. I don't have a better way to share my screen with the video editor, so I'm just giving this random website my content. To start with, an important topic we should introduce to our newer players out there is the idea of stamina preservation. If you've played Pump It Up for long enough, you'll start to notice that a majority of modern charts follow this trajectory. You see how this can become deceptive, right? Because then you'll be like, oh wow, I was actually so close to making it to the end of this chart, even if you were completely out of shape by the time you got to the real starting point. Here's an example from Gloria D25 where it picks up incredibly towards the back end of the chart. Keeping all this in mind, our goal then is to find as many possible ways to conserve energy early on so we can go all out during any crazy patterns that we expect to show up at the end of this chart. It's good, right? Like, you're getting so much fundamental knowledge of how to play an S6 and in general just how to play Pump It Up, right? Because stamina preservation, as Sehun likes to say, is the gimmick of Pump It Up. So even at the S6 level, of course, like, we need to be thinking critically so much about stamina preservation. We can actually apply this mentality right out of the gate. Take a look at the very first pattern in this chart. It looks simple enough, right? But if we want to play this pattern as stamina conscious as possible, we can actually abuse another introductory mechanic within Pump It Up. Early hold hits. Fundamental. Basically, we can actually start triggering hold notes early without any judgment penalty whatsoever. We see this all the time in some fundamental charts like the Reverie S21, which actually showed up last year at Byte 7. You can also see this here in Extravaganza S22 if you opt to avoid the spins for some reason. Another fundamental chart example would be Mental Rider D24, because imagine having to tap all of these, that would really suck. And sometimes you see this applied very intentionally, where you have taps that lead into holds, such as in 86 Full Song D23. So going back to Wedding Crashers now, we can actually start this chart with our feet already prepared on the two blue arrows. So stupid. And taking this idea one step further, we can actually prep all 4 outer panels by using our hands for the red arrows. Pretty impressive, right? So the only thing left for us to figure out now are the center taps. Now you might be thinking, TUSA, I'm already using all 4 of my limbs, like what am I supposed to do here? But it's actually not impossible. You can use your knees to hit the center panel. This allows you to hold the same posture for the entire intersection while just hitting your knee on the center panel 8 times in a row. Mastering the knee drop technique will prepare you for a lot of important charts such as the Reality UCS chart by JKD. Finally, the last technique we can apply to the intro section here is what I like to call a TUSA slap. Your hands are already positioned on the red panels, so all you need to do is give them a hard slap as you're standing back up to prepare for the next section. God, I hate myself for this. It's so stupid. You see where this is going. It gets worse. It gets worse. It gets so much worse. This is the last one. This is where we are currently in the video editing process. Now this is roughly where I stopped like 6 months ago, except I re-recorded the audio so that my voice came out a lot clearer. Because when I first did the audio, I don't know, I was using the same microphone, but I wasn't like really dictating into the microphone, which I feel like right now it's pretty loud because my mouth is really incredibly close. But when I tried to record it and then stitch it together with the video, it was like kind of muffled. So I kind of rebalanced the audio and redid all of it. And after this, I have to actually start adding new video editing stuff into it, which will take time. The next tricky bit. Let's show you guys the last one. It here is something called the center foot choice. Yeah, it's gonna be 29 something minutes long. I think already we're at like what 6 or 7 minutes, and we've only gone like the first 3 or 4 measures of the chart. But here's another, like, the funniest thing is like these are actually, well, except for knee drops and TUSA slaps, like these are actual things, actual concepts within Pump It Up. But like, why the fuck would you need to know any of this? Except for like maybe center foot choice going into an S6. But watch this section. Just watch it. It'll speak for itself. Basically, when you have to hit 2 notes simultaneously and then tap the center panel immediately afterwards, it can be a bit confusing to know which foot you're supposed to hit the center panel with. A common mistake here is to not look ahead and decide which foot you should be hitting it with. So in this case, which foot do you think you should be hitting the center panel with? Yep, obviously, your left foot. This will prepare you perfectly for a backside triangle spin where you'll be hitting the back left blue with your right foot and then the back right blue with your left foot. So as long as we trust that the twist will unravel itself later, all we need to do is an intuitive deep clockwise spin along the back 3 panels. This type of spin is very similar to what's seen in practical charts like Kimchi Fingers S14. Notice that because we did this backside triangle spin, in this next part, if we want to keep alternating our feet to keep our flow state, we're going to be facing away from the screen. So you just have to memorize it. Simple as that. The main consideration to be aware of for stamina here is that instead of shuffling your feet forward into the blue hits, you can instead do some TUSA slaps while your feet are hitting the red panels. This is to make it easier for you, of course. The cue for us to turn around and face the screen comes at the very... Oh, Zixio, hi, thanks for joining. This is how you play Wedding Crashers S6. A really prominent player you might have heard of, Tomatonium. He's a pretty good player, actually. He's somewhere on the leaderboard, like right here. So he's kind of high up there. I'm you know, he requested my help on Wedding Crashers S6 because it's, you know, it can be a pretty tricky chart. And this was back in like October of last year. So, you know, I thought I should, you know, do my due diligence and help a fellow member of the Pump It Up community and others, you know, who are trying to build up their S6 repertoire by showcasing it. How to play it, of course, like, because it's a good fundamental chart. It can teach you a lot if you really... The end of this section. By doing a diagonal crossover with our left leg. Here you're backwards. Just to rein it back in, give some context. We're facing backwards in this section because we did some stupid bullshit earlier. So in order to face back forwards, during this ambiguity section, we actually do a diagonal crossover. We're facing away from the screen here, which is why our right foot's here, our left foot's here. You do a 180 diagonal crossover to face forward again. You'll see that doing a 180 suddenly has us facing the screen again. This strong clockwise twist will also help to kickstart our angular momentum, allowing us to do this entire section of tap hops by just spinning clockwise. With this approach, we don't have to violently twist ourselves back and forth during this section. The only small drawback is that we're facing away from the screen again at this part of the chart. However, there is a small Easter egg in this pattern motif that we can take advantage of. Now the next tricky bit, that's how far we are. That's how far we've gotten. And I will show you only up to the part where the video has, where the video editing has done it so far, because I want to keep the rest a little secret. And yeah, we can do a chart request after I showcase this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, that is, it's a little loud. Let me know if it's too loud. There you go. That's where we are so far. There's still so much chart left to cover. There's so much more chart left to cover, which I think is why I've been lazy about it. But it's there. I think some of the ideas will come back later. There's a lot. I put a lot of time into theory crafting how I wanted to play the chart and how to make it as stupid as possible. And now I need to put in the effort to video editing it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, that's your reward for watching me suffer for over an hour on leather. So thanks for sticking around. Zixio, what request you got for me? I have a little bit of time before I gotta head on back to pick up Elizabeth from somewhere. Yeah, S6s are hard, you know? There's so many techniques. Haven't even talked about bracket rolling yet. I put some bracket rolling techniques in Wedding Crashers S6. A lot of bracket rolling actually in the back half of the chart. It's so stupid. SSS on the S20s or on 20s. Sorry to hear that you're injured, by the way. How bad of an injury are we talking? Just like wrist or back or shoulder kind of thing from too much pump, or like did you fall somewhere? In any case, I hope you're okay. Hope you get well soon. Oh shit, that sucks. Yeah, Zixio, if you have a request. Not oh the injury thing was to Mr. Mosquito Repellent on Twitch, but yeah, Zixio, if you have a 20 for me, that's I can give it a shot. Triple S, of course, is a tricky ask, depending on the chart, but yeah, feel free to request something. I have a little bit more time. That freaking leather play, man. Acquire S20. Oh god. Do you want me to spin it or double step it? That's a legitimate question, because I will play it how you want me to. I won't triple S it, most likely, but I'll attempt it how you want me to if you give me a little bit of prep time, depending on how you want me to play it. Or if you let me choose, I'll probably spin it. But the ending is kind of tricky. Ooh, excuse me. The first part is the spin. The rest you face forward. That's the thing. They're only spins if you want them to be. Because during each of these, between each of these holds, like here, for instance, you can uncross your legs. And that's probably the easier of the two ways. The second way has you turning backwards. So I guess the question I'm asking here is, do you want me to be facing away from the screen? Or do you want me to uncross my legs during these? Because even for this one, you can still like uncross here. It's of course a lot of stupid movement. Whatever I want to do. Okay. Let me spend some time look. I think I could quote unquote sight read it as uncrossing my legs, like a double steppy kind of thing. But let me try seeing if I can spin it. So diagonal backside. So it's left foot. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-ba. Then left foot forward, because you're facing backwards. That's left foot here onto here. I think I'm gonna lift this hold early on accident, if I don't just straight up misread it. Left foot forward again. And then I'm gonna miss this jump here. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba ba ba. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's so tricky. What the hell? How did I memorize this? Okay, let's see. So it's left foot starting. Left foot starting. Then the last one is right foot starting for whatever freaking reason. And you have to hop forward. So, okay. One more run through. Left foot back. Back diagonal. hop forward and no, hop backwards. Left foot diagonal cross forward. Left foot cross forward again without hopping. Or without, yeah. Then hop forward. Left foot diagonal back. That's a lot. What the hell? One more time. Sorry. 1, 2. Ooh, wait, that last one is kind of weird. Let's see. Oh, because you go. I see. Okay, so the last two are kind of like deep twists, and then the third one you're facing backwards, but then you untwist from facing backwards. Thumper. You want to go in the box? Ah, here you go, buddy. He wants to go in the fan box. I let him go in the box. You know what, Zixio? I'm just gonna play it for you. It's gonna be messy. We're gonna try it both ways. Yeah. Fun factor, I would say, to cross it. Ooh, not that one. So gross. Make sure I got the rhythm too. But yeah, spinning it is a lot more work. It seems. Okay, yeah. That's fine. So, if we have it memorized. What's the last one? What is the last one when we're crisscrossed applesauce? Oh, it's a hop back. That's what it is. Okay. So it's a... Something. It's diagonal. What is it? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I think last time I played this I did slower AV also, but it's okay. P1 side after this. Yes, yes it is getting stuck.
You did it!
To go player one. I know, I messed up the last note. Good catch. I forgot that one was there. Shame on me. But you're so right, bestie. To be fair, I didn't do the first note right either because I missed it last time. Damn it. Forgot the hop. No triple though.
Wow! You're awesome! Wow! New record! Next stage.
I do it last time? Let's see. It was. Gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 5. That doesn't make sense to me. What is the pattern here? So da 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 ba, da 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 da. Right, 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 left, right. That's not right though, because what did I do in my last play? Before this one, when the panel was getting stuck and everything. YouTube doesn't want to play my stuff anymore. Oh, I double stepped there. That's interesting. That's an idea. I see. I see. I see. I see. I get it. Let's get the first note. Yes. Yes. And that's how you do it. All right.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
So yeah, just throwing a double step there. I guess it's more of an ambiguity than a double step because you're holding both and then you have to choose.
Next stage.
Enjoy Thumper's booty also. Like honestly, this kind of leads you into left foot here. So that makes more sense. I see. Yeah. So that is. I was reading it wrong last time. Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, and then you can do left, left, left. So yeah, all of them start with their left foot movements. Left, 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 right, left. Okay, that's cool. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Yeah, so it's not a double step or anything. It's just straight up how you're supposed to. Thumper, you're so cute. A cute little man sitting on the table. Let's show Thumper. Thumper. He's such a cute little man. I have to go grab Elizabeth. Because it is almost 4:30. I can try acquire with double stepping instead of spinning. And it'll be kind of I haven't given that much thought before, because imagine not spinning it. But let's try it. Why not? Booty. Big booty Thumper. Oops. There goes the box. Thanks for the +3, 1, 2, 3 style points. The first 4 hold parts, I think, will full twist, and last 3 uncross. Yeah, makes sense. Thanks. This is my last chart play, probably. Take your pick, I guess.
Absolutely perfect!
Top score.
Wow! New record!
Seems like both times I did the second half the same way, so. It was just the first half that I double or uncrossed instead of spinning. But yeah. Yay. I gotta head out. It was an interesting session. Let's just call it that. Yeah. We'll get leather very soon, but apparently not today. Oopsies, I guess. Dump for. Oh, that big man. So cute. Yeah, Thumper's so cute. Hey, I hope your injuries recover quickly. Zixio, I hope that was helpful. It was helpful for me. But yeah, I hope your session, I'm sure I'll talk to you before you go, but hope your session at the arcade goes really well. Hope you can play lots of doubles. Hope it's not too crowded. Excited to see what else you clear. Yeah, go grab those S23s also while you're at it. Definitely up your alley. You can do them. I'll go contemplate my my leather plays with Thumper. Cute little man. Yeah, good luck, man. Nova, take care. Appreciate you sticking around, as always. Zixio, yeah, you could definitely get expert too. I have no doubts in my mind you're capable of it, so good luck. I'll see y'all next time. Or just on Discord, as always. Appreciate y'all. Bye-bye. Say bye, Thumper. He's tired. He doesn't want to. He's licking my sweat. You nasty. You nasty. Bye-bye.